comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Perfect air-to-air. Throws him down. Takes the chance to hurt him. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes to the overdrive. It brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps up. Smart play with a throw. Pokes with a kick. Barely blocked. Hits him with a stopping block. Oh, the throw connects. Will we see a drive him? Drops him hard. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh, he closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start things off with a jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Throws that off. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. They push their way out. Throws them. Both sides. Reversal. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Finds the target. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The next fight may decide. I don't know if this is enough to kill. What's the big one? Are you kidding me? Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Dashes. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? But adds a little super juice into this combo. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Risky up close, hits him with a stopping block. What'll happen here? Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? A drop reads the jump in perfectly. Up tap to close it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Let's lose the power weight. Throws him. The last round. It's now or never. Excellent damage on that. Good decision with that throw. What now? Shakes things up with a fireball. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Genius read with that throw escape. Scuffle. What's next? The low. Taking chunks out of each other here. There's super art to show what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Super out of nowhere. The big brain of the competitor is unreal. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready yourself. I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 has the life lead. Counter hit throw there. What did they think? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Reads their mind and texts the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 chases them down, gets them. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2.
Jumps up. Are we going to hit them with a stop and pop? Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage there. This may be it. Headbutt. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have on Super Art. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the jackhammer off the Cyclone Larry. Rushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 finishes it with anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it. Hit them with a stop and pop. Target locked and scoop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to big time lift. Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! Nothing but air! Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. There's the burnout. A jump? What are they gonna do? Impact squashed! Gets the counter in. A real test of nerves here. Shakes things up with a fireball. That corner is starting to look scary. Jump! Crowns him from above. Both fighters are hurt. The throw is denied. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Ready yourself. Time for a beatdown. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Backs them into the corner. Trips them up. Throws them to negate the block. Oh, talk about overextending. Taking stock. Combo with the target combo. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will we see a drive impact? Rejects the air attack. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Superb reactions on display. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. A real test of nerves here. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? That was the highest I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The jump-in is denied. Ooh, what a smart blow. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get from above with the guillotine. Anti-air in the clutch. Throws him. Getting up close and personal. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Okay, here we connect with the throw. Are they going to be able to come back? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, the throw connects. Sets up with the jump-in. Do we see a drive back here? What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, what a smart blow. Hits them with a stopping block. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. That drive impact is blocked. Grabs him. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. The attack is parried. Can't tech the throw. One chance here may end this match. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick hits. Genius read. Superb reactions on display. Barely blocks the jump-in. Smart play to stop the opponent. A quick breather. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Look at the audacity on display when I watch the wolf. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. The grab misses. Throws him down. Still slugging it out here. Oh, gets the jump in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Reacts to the throw. Slips the grab. Life lead opens up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Medium kick. Still scrapping for control of the space. The throw missed. Knockdown and connects with medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Their life is hanging by a thread. Will this super art do anything? The super doesn't hit. Will we see a drive in? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life box, but also their nerves. the jump in perfectly. Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.